tied up in civilian affairs of this life. But then you cannot satisfy the one who has enlisted you in his army. The theme for today's sermon is the Call of Duty. And some of you guys have played the Call of Duty video game. I used to play it all the time. Xbox 360, Xbox Live used to take hours out of my life. But I had to get refocused. The call stands for a shout, a summon, a demand, telephone, to make a visit. The duty is action required by one's occupation or position. See, we have been visited by God and given a job. The problem, see, we aren't dangerous because we've gotten tied up in everything other than God. See, the verse says, as Christ's soldiers, do not let yourself become tied up in civilian affairs. And I got something I want to show you. Deshaun, where you at? Deshaun Bird. Come on, big fella. This one of youth at Omega, Deshaun Bird. Yeah, man, you can sit down, man. Sit down. And one of the things I realized that has gotten us off a track is the fact that we've gotten so focused on things other than God. Things other than God. Put your hands like this. Yeah, put them over the ball. Now, God has given us a few things to keep us focused. And as soldiers, if you ever seen a soldier in battle, it's just something that cannot be re-illustrated by me. Their focus is just so on point because they know at any moment they could be ambushed, could be a booby trap, they could step on a mine. So the soldier is focused on the mission the entire time because they know if there's any slippage, they could die at any moment. So the soldier is focused. We are soldiers for Christ. And God has given us a couple key things. First off, he wants us to have a relationship with him. That's first. So there goes God. He's the first thing. Then we have family. The reason why we have family is to teach us morals, for wisdom, for insight, for influence. That's what family is for. So we have God, we have family, and we have school. So teenagers, your first three jobs are God, spending time with God, having a relationship with him, going to school, and your family. Because you get up like early in the morning, about what, 6 o'clock in the morning, go to school, 6 o'clock. You on that bus, and you doing your thing, you ready to go. Hopefully y'all got your book bags, y'all got your stuff together. So now you're at school. School is your job. You got those 6 or 7 classes, and you're supposed to be in there doing work. That is your job. So you have God building that relationship. You have the school. Then you have family. The problem is that when we get to looking around, we get off focus to the point we start filling ourselves with stuff that doesn't even matter. Let's see, we have MySpace. Filling our lives with MySpace. That brand new cell phone you want. You get to think about that cell phone and that touch screen, all the rest of that stuff. Like, man, I can get that app, I can check my Facebook here, check my MySpace there. Yeah, I want that. But you start focusing on that phone more than you focus on reading your Bible. You focus more on that phone than doing those chores when you get home because your parents give you chores so that your house ain't dirty when you get out of their house. If you don't know how to do the dishes when you at your parents' crib, more likely when you get your apartment, you're going to have dishes stacked to the sky. Gnats and maggots everywhere. Your parents tell you to clean your room so you ain't got junk sitting everywhere. Some of y'all, y'all sneak that meal up 12 o'clock at night. You tired, you don't feel like taking a bowl or whatever. Back down there, you slide that mug under your bed. You get to smelling something a couple days later. Man, what? Ugh. You get to looking under the bed like, oh, there you go. That's nasty. That's where that smell was coming from. Coming from some moldy that caught life under your bed. So your parents want you to clean your room because if you don't know how to clean your room in their house, more than likely you won't be cleaning your room when you get your own stuff. When you get into college, when you get your own family, start having kids. You won't know how to clean. Then we get caught up in the Facebook. On that thing, checking it for hours. Writing on each other's walls. Doing this and doing that. So all this stuff takes the place of God. Wait a minute. We ain't done yet. Then you got drugs. So the drugs end up taking the place of God. You getting that high, and it helps you forget about your responsibilities. It helps you numb life. So you can slip out of body for a little while and act like you ain't gonna, man, it's high, man. It's done got me, bruh. Yeah. So now the drugs are talking to you. Some of us, we've got caught selling drugs. So now Satan has that hook on the inside of us as far as selling drugs, because you can make $3,000 a day. But the quick money go quick. That quick money don't end with quick time. It ends up with at least 5 years. So now what does that quick money give you? Oh, we want extra money. Yeah, we want that extra money. We want that phone. We want that outfit. We want those shoes. We want that hairdo. We want to get our fingernails and toenails done. We want to make sure we fresh whenever we step out the house. And look at God. Where's God in all that? He's on the bottom. And as young folk, it's so easy to forget about God, because most of us, our parents don't make us read the Bible. Our parents don't make us pray. Our parents don't get us to a point where we can get a relationship with God, because we're in households with parents that don't give us limits. Some of you guys are in households where your parents don't limit you. You want more clothes. Can you hold on to it? You got that, big fella? Yeah, you good? Okay. We want more clothes. We already got 35 outfits, but we want more clothes. I was listening to a song the other day by Drake. I want the money in the cars and the clothes, hoes. I suppose I just want to be successful. And I'm only going to say that bad girly part one time. Right? Y'all had to know the lyrics. So now he's talking about the money. The money and the cars and the clothes, the girls. I suppose I just want to be successful. The thing about the world is they will fill your life with all this and you will still be empty on the inside. Because they want you to look good, but they want you to go to therapy so that they can give you the antidepressants. They want you to pop those pills. And some of us kids, because we filled our life with so much garbage, even in high school, we're on antidepressants. Because the parents aren't looking to God to be the source for our wisdom. They're looking to that doctor that's only going to medicate you. So now he's got all this stuff and we ain't done yet. Yeah, we ain't done. Because drinking gets put up in there. So we've accumulated all this mess, and God is at the bottom of that. As well as school, as well as family, we've gotten off focus as soldiers. Some of us in here, we've been booby-trapped as teenagers, getting into relationships that we knew we shouldn't have been in. We weren't in our word. We weren't in our prayer. Therefore, you get with somebody that can't love you the way you need to be loved, yet you're looking for that love because you heard in the Ebony magazine, 50 ways to make him love you, 50 ways to make him treat you better. So you're going to the wrong source for your information. But we ain't done yet. Yeah, we ain't done, man. Because in all this, you want more clothes. Oh. You want more clothes. You want an extra job for that money. You want another job for that money. You listen to bad music. Oh, well, that's what OJ the Juice Man to get you. That's what Lil Wayne to get you. That's what T.I. to get you. And at the end of that successful song, Lil Wayne has a line. He says, ask her about me, she'll say I'm God. This is why you need to listen to the music. It ain't just a beat. Satan was a musician. Some of us, we have our MP3 players on 24 hours a day. We have our earbuds in our ear 24 hours.